Everyone is vibe coding right now. You open Cursor or Copilot, you type in, make me a CRM, and it spits out code. It feels like magic. But here is the reality. AI is terrible at architecture. It hallucinates security, it forgets authorization patterns, and it creates spaghetti code that seems to work, but breaks in ways you least expected. If you are building production software, you cannot let AI guess your foundation. You need a hardened skeleton first. QuickApp is a tool that does just that. It's an open source template for ASP.NET Core and Angular. It handles the boring, fragile stuff, auth, roles, error handling, so you can let the AI do what it's actually good at, building features. This is the free repo on GitHub. Download or clone it. Open the main project, that's the server project, and type .NET run. Just that. That's all you need. When you run it, here's what you get immediately. No coding required. The credentials are on the GitHub page. So you get full authentication. OpenIddict, JWTs, refresh tokens. Don't let ChatGPT write your auth. It will get it wrong. Then we have role management, a full UI for managing users and permissions. This is weeks of work already done. At the time of recording this video, we are on .NET 10 and Angular 21. It's bleeding edge. This is the latest, what we have available right now. We have internationalization, nice theming here. And it's easy to customize the theme to your own taste. These are demo controls, placeholder controls you can replace with your own. This isn't a hello world app. It's a production grade container for your logic. So let's try out some vibe coding. I'll be using Cursor for this demonstration. So let's initialize our Git repository so we see the changes that our AI will make for us. So this is the folder structure, what we get. We have the server project that contains the controllers and the API endpoints, as well as authorization logic. Then we have the core project, which contains our business logic and business models. Then we have the front-end project, which is an Angular application. So now let's vibe code. So now let's create something. Let's add an invoice feature to this project. Now, watch how fast I can move when the foundation is solid. I will include the AI rules in the session. These are instructions for your AI to keep it focused and follow the existing pattern, so it doesn't use different patterns all over the place. It gives it structure and keeps it in line. With these rules and existing structure, we don't need to type much in our prompts. We can keep it direct. For example, add invoice feature with CRUD operations and UI for the CRUD operations. There. So these are the changes the AI has added. It's saying we need to add migrations for our new feature. Yes, one thing. Before you run the application for the first time, you need to make sure your connection strength is correct. This project uses an SQL Server database. If you have Visual Studio installed and you have local DB, you don't need to do anything. But if you have a different database, maybe a full-blown SQL or some variant of SQL, you want to come here and make sure your connection strength is correct. For local DB, the project will automatically create the database and populate it with the seed data. So this is a QuickApp. This is the database that was automatically created for us. So when we add our new migration, the invoice tables will also come here when we rerun the application. Okay, it looks like our new feature introduced some errors. Let's quickly let the AI fix it for us. We copy all the errors and just paste it here. Okay. Okay, looks like everything is okay now. No errors. So let's see what the AI has done for us. We now have a new invoices menu here. So let's stop our service and add our migrations. Now let's start up our application again. Okay, so we have our new invoice here. All right, let's see. Okay, all this was created for us from a single prompt and it follows the existing structure. We have our validation. Let's see if our validation works. Invoice number and customer ID are required. So validation is working. Let's try and add something. Invoice number NBC 1234. It's a draft paid. Okay, invoice date. Let's see. Due date. Okay. Customer ID, let's say 2, subtotal, 33, tax, 3. Okay. Does it automatically calculated? Okay, let's say 5 of 5. This is a first test. All right, let's see if everything works. Okay, refresh it. So it happens. Let's add another one and see. Let's type anything. Okay, leave it as it is. Invoice number, customer ID. Okay, let's try one and see. Then, all right, that also worked. Okay, so you see how simple it was? Filtering, ABC. Oh, filtering also works. You see, search invoice, just a single prompt. And we have this, and it follows the existing pattern. You can also edit it. 5. It all works. Vibe coding for the win. So let's see what it did. It didn't invent a new way to do error handling. It used the base API controller. It secured the endpoint with an authorized attribute. It created a view model using Automapper because the project dictated. It added the translation files for the existing languages. Created a UI following the existing pattern, all from a single short prompt. This is the point. I'm not coding the boilerplate. I'm not fighting with the AI about structure. The structure is the law. The AI just fills the gaps. In under 2 minutes, I have a secure architected full stack feature. If I tried to do this from a blank file, I'd be debugging cause errors and dependency injection for 3 hours. QuickApp essentially acts as the guardrails. You get the speed of AI, but the stability of a senior engineer's architecture. Stop building from scratch. It's a waste of time. Go to GitHub, grab QuickApp. It's MIT licensed. If you need more features or support, there's a pro version, but honestly, the standard version is more than enough for 90% of you to launch a SaaS this weekend. Link is in the description. Stop writing auth logic. Let's get to work. For the Visual Studio users out there, there's a free extension that you can install. With this, creating a project is integrated into Visual Studio. Next, project name, finish. It simplifies things a lot and is highly rated.